This is the Dallas Morning News. It's Wednesday, March 26th. A mix of sun and clouds today in Dallas. It will still be warm, but not as much as yesterday. The high will be 82. A few clouds will stick around this evening with a low of 62. Storms and a cool down on the way tomorrow, Friday, and into the start of the weekend. Here are today's headlines. The Dallas Mavericks want a new home. Whether it will be within the city limits or moved farther away from the urban core remains to be seen. The NBA franchise and city leaders have remained quiet on potential sites to avoid driving up the final price. Irving could be making a strong case to woo the Mavs away. Las Vegas Sands Corporation-affiliated companies own 200 acres near Texas Stadium. The company's chief operating officer is Mavericks Governor Patrick Dumont. However, CEO Rick Welts says the team is focused on building an arena in Dallas. Talks between Dallas leaders and the basketball franchise intensified earlier this month. Welts previously told the Dallas Morning News that the team is within 12 months of identifying and securing a 30 to 50-acre site for an arena and entertainment district. The news spoke with developers, landowners, a Dallas County commissioner, and others well known in the world of commercial real estate to identify properties that might fit their needs. The overarching sentiment? The team should remain in the city and in downtown if possible. In other news, Texas lawmakers zeroed in on classroom discipline during a Tuesday hearing, with one Republican senator saying public schools are serving a different type of kid today than what there was 20 years ago. The debate is part of a broader conversation the legislature is having about rolling back some of its own discipline reforms. Following an embrace of zero tolerance in the 1990s, state lawmakers later dialed back after confronting data that showed huge numbers of students, disproportionately black children and those with disabilities, were being kicked out of school. Now, Senator Charles Perry said schools need to be given back tools to respond to unruly and violent children. He is calling for students to be kicked off campus if they assault a teacher or threaten to bring a gun to school. Perry wants students who commit these acts expelled and sent to one of the state's juvenile justice alternative education programs, which are schools overseen by the Texas Juvenile Justice Department. At the same hearing, Senator Brandon Creighton, Republican from Conroe, introduced a bill that would return the state to a pre-2013 discipline system where police could issue students Class C misdemeanors for school-related offenses, which could include violations ranging from fighting to using vulgar language. Next up, the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints said Tuesday it would resubmit plans for a new temple in the town of Fairview, possibly forestalling a threatened lawsuit against the small Texas town over the height of the spire. The town and church have been at a year-long stalemate over the McKinney, Texas temple, which could be one of the two new temples in North Texas that church officials say are needed to alleviate demands at its temple in Dallas. The church had sought to build a spire rising 174 feet tall in Fairview, while town officials decried it as out of character for the town of 11,000 in a still rural enclave of Collin County. The town rejected the church's proposal, but said it would reconsider the project if church officials submitted a plan with a smaller steeple. And as part of its greenhouse gas reduction strategy, the city of Dallas leads the region with the largest electric fleet among North Texas cities. The transportation sector, which includes private and public vehicles, trains, and planes, contributes 34% of the city's greenhouse gas emissions, and 98% of that is attributed to road transportation, according to the Dallas inventory conducted in 2019. Savannah Nance, an air quality planner with the North Central Texas Council of Governments, said that over 60% of the nitrogen oxides that are produced in the region come from transportation, which is part of the reason why there is an interest in zero-emission vehicles. Greenhouse gases trap heat and make the planet warmer. Nance said Dallas was one of the first cities in the region to purchase electric vehicles in 2012. Thanks for listening. For more on today's stories and the latest breaking news, visit dallasnews.com. Enjoy your day, and I'll be back tomorrow with more from the Dallas Morning News.